Hey there and welcome back. This is Dr. Dave. Read today in a news report that Zoloft is scarce, right? So much anxiety affixed to the COVID and its handling that the makers of Zoloft are running out of supplies. Okay, Zoloft, of course, is one of the early SSRIs, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. Prozac was the first, then Zoloft, then Paxil, and then Celexa, Luvox, Lexapro. You get the point. Now we've got the SNRIs, Effexor, Pristiq, Cymbalta. We've got a couple new multimodal antidepressants, Vibrid and Trintellix. I use them all, and I can tell you why. I use each one differently. There are very good and suitable substitutes for Zoloft. See your prescriber for that kind of information. Now, just to remind you, no medication, including Zoloft or its cousins, are approved to treat situational anxiety, i.e. you're a little more anxious over life, you've had a bad day, you got a big deadline coming up, you're worried about what you said this morning in the committee meeting. That kind of situational anxiety I don't treat with medication, right? That's lifestyle, psychotherapy, perhaps a supplement. And I have to wonder if this increased use of Zoloft is actually appropriate, right? I only use medications to treat syndromal anxiety disorders such as social anxiety disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD, PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. All right, so that's where we use medications. Otherwise, just for an increase in anxiousness due to life, medications are not only not really studied, they're not approved by the FDA. That would be off-label, and frankly, I don't do it. So what do I do? Well, there's nothing like reading, nothing like socializing, carefully of course these days, nothing like sticking to the blocking and tackling of life, right? The fundamentals, get your 8 hours of sleep, watch what you eat, get a little activity, exercise or non-exercise activity, you know the drill. This is also a place where I'll use supplements, right? So in order to adequately address symptoms of anxiety, anxiousness, not disorders, mind you, then that's what I'll go in with some serotonin support, usually something that includes 5-HTP. That's the amino acid building block for serotonin and melatonin. I usually give a slug of that at night in the form of Serocor, S-E-R-O-C-O-R. That's one of my favorite serotonin support products. Developed it myself, duh. And then I use a lot of GABA Boost. And that would be for GABA support, gamma aminobutyric acid. Because these things are safe, not habit forming, easy to start, easy to stop. That tends to be what I use to treat situational anxiety. I try to stay away from the benzodiazepines, Xanax, Ativan, Librium, Valium, Klonopin, you know those, because that's really a pill form of alcohol, somewhat similar to taking a shot of whiskey to steady your nerves once in a while. That's okay, but boy, if you do that regularly, look out, right? These agents are very habit forming and really hard to get off of and cause all kinds of withdrawal symptoms potentially. I don't tend to use those for situational anxiety, to tell you the truth. I'll go natural if I can. I think that's all I want to say today. All right, so this really is about the difference between syndromal anxiety disorders and situational anxiety. I treat them differently. They're probably different entities, different beasts. All right, that's all for today. Dr. Dave signing out. Until I see you next, be safe and stay sane. Okay, thanks. I'll see you. Bye.